Hi, this is Dr.Seema Kotak, a homeopath, and today I am going to share some tips to have healthy skin. Well, friends, are you aware that our skin is our body's largest organ? Yeah, it's true. Our skin acts as a protective barrier between the outside and the inside of our body. So let's understand how to take care of our skin on a daily basis. So the first tip is we need to be well hydrated throughout the day. So we need to drink at least 2 liters of water per day. The second tip is for all those youngsters who are smoking on a daily basis. It's time to quit smoking. Why? Because smoking constricts the small blood vessels of the skin. So, oxygen and the good nutrients are not delivered to the skin at the optimum level. The third tip is to avoid long and hot baths. We can have warm baths, that's okay. And after the bath, we need to just pat the skin and not really rub it. We need to also apply a moisturizer on a daily basis depending on our skin type. The next tip is if we have to go out for some work, then we should see to it that we apply a sunscreen. And of course, use a hat or have an umbrella, wear long sleeve clothes and only then step out in the sun. Of course, as far as possible, avoid overexposure to sunlight in the afternoons. The next tip is if we are using makeup on a daily basis, we need to remember to remove all the makeup just before going off to sleep. The next tip is that we need to have good amount of sleep, at least 6 to 8 hours of sleep on a daily basis to have a good skin. That is why it is called beauty sleep, isn't it? Because when we sleep, very nicely for 6 to 8 hours, that is the time when our skin repairs and rejuvenates itself. The next tip is stress management, of course. So we need to manage our stress on a daily basis because stress causes more inflammation. It aggravates the pre-existing skin conditions. It in fact also causes more acne in some people. Let me give you an example. Have you ever noticed that whenever you have an interview or some test coming up, some exam, or have some important event coming up and you land up having a lot of skin issues? Yeah, that's because stress always and always aggravates many of the skin issues. The next tip is to have some kind of physical activity, whether exercise, yoga, something which always helps us in having a better circulation. Because whenever we do exercise on a daily basis, whether it is going to the gym or playing some kind of a sport like badminton or doing yoga, this all increases the blood circulation to the skin also. So the oxygen and the nutrients are delivered to the skin and makes our skin healthy on a daily basis. So, of course, and last but not the least are two things that we need to avoid on a daily basis, a little more, which is more important. I have just mentioning at the last minute rather. One, to cut down on the excess amount of sugar in the diet, because excess sugar causes more inflammation in the skin, so more tendency to acne. Another thing is that it has been noticed that excess sugar aggravates certain conditions in some people. Whoever have some kind of skin issues, they always land up having more of their itching or more of their skin issues whenever they have more sugar. And last but not the least is to avoid having too much of salt in the diet, because excessive salt causes puffiness of the skin. So now that I have given you so many tips, I think you should follow it and see the difference on a daily basis. Now, there are certain things that we need to have on a daily basis in our food, which I would be mentioning in my next video. So until next time, take care. See you.